One of the most recent COD Zombies maps, The Tomb, completely killed my hype for future maps. The storyline was a mess, no one spoke during the ending cutscene, the gameplay was fine, and the boss fight felt completely random. Then, I played Shattered Veil. Honestly, I didn't even know the map's release date, so my expectations were already pretty low. But given all that, I would say Shattered Veil has far exceeded my expectations. The momentum starts off a bit slow, but once you get deeper into the map, especially on a first playthrough, it can get very confusing. Most of the rooms either look the same or take about 5 rooms to get to, but that's usually the drawback of having a big map like this. Areas like Pack-a-Punch, Spawn, and the rooms with the paintings are great for training, and thanks to the tight corridors and enclosed areas, you've also got solid options for camping. But what I just can't understand is why there's only one fast travel point on this map. I mean, Citadel had 2, and that map is like half the size of this one, yet Shattered Veil only has 1. Getting from one side of the map to the middle of the map near the dinosaur is a pain without stamina. I genuinely feel like an extra fast travel point or 2 would massively improve the flow. The one we already have takes you from the armory to Spawn, which is great, but adding one maybe behind Double Tap that takes you near the dinosaur, or one that goes from behind the dinosaur to in front of Pack-a-Punch would help a lot. Still, aside from that, the layout is pretty solid overall. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 with the potential to hit an 8 or even a 9 if they clean up a few things. In my opinion, one of the most important but also most underrated parts of a Zombies map is its atmosphere. In the spawn room and places like the tunnel near Pack-a-Punch, there are spores, a green and blue colour palette and crystals that give the map this gothic and foreboding look. The mansion has hidden passageways, puzzles and crafting benches which make it feel mysterious and decayed, like there are secrets the player are meant to discover. Compared to Liberty Falls, Terminus and The Tomb, Shattered Veil actually feels like there's more than what meets the eye. This is something Black Ops 6 has been overlooking. If a map can make you feel a certain way, it boosts replayability. Take Shadows of Evil for example. Morgue City has this sinister and occult vibe that nails the 1940s aesthetic, and that's a huge reason why it stands out from the rest. Shattered Veil does the same. It's not just a map, it's a mood. And that mood is what BO6 has been missing. 9 out of 10 for me. Wonder weapons have been a major issue in Black Ops 6, but not because they're bad, but because there's no clear reason for why they're even in the map. In The Tomb, the ice staff just shows up with zero explanation. It feels more like a last minute addition. In Liberty Falls there is an explanation, but you'd have to watch like a 5-hour YouTube video to get the full context. But in Shattered Veil there's a clear reason shown throughout the map. The location was used by Project Janus, which has been experimenting with Dark Aether portals. That's how the weapons Richtofen were experimenting on got pulled into the map. Given a reason should be the bare minimum, but since we haven't had it in a while, it feels refreshing. Even without the lore, the wonder weapons are still super fun to use, just like in the other maps. And the fact that both of them have free quests adds to the replayability, since you're not stuck spinning the box for the rest of your life. However, some of the ray gun variants are a bit underwhelming. The Toxic variant is by far the worst. It makes the weapon single fire and its special ability barely even activates. The shotgun variant is okay, but the lack of range really hurts it in the higher rounds. Rapid fire variant is easily the best. It's just a ray gun but fully automatic, making it the clear winner. With all that said, I would rate the wonder weapons a 7 out of 10. Now, high rounds for almost all of Black Ops 6 have been a major issue. Constant boss spam makes the actual zombies feel like an afterthought, as you're constantly wondering, what am I going to do when the next boss spawns in? In the older games, it was zombies first with mini bosses every now and then for spice. But now they just throw it all at once, which makes high rounds more annoying than ever. But this map fixes those issues. There is little to no boss spam, and when mini bosses do spawn in, they're not just bullet sponges. This paired with great wonder weapons easily makes it the best high round map for me in this game. 9 out of 10 for me. Now this is the part that could really boost a map's rating for me. The Easter egg. In this map, the Easter egg and wonder weapons go hand in hand. I'd say around 70% of the Easter egg is focused on upgrading the ray gun, which I actually enjoy. The ritual steps are fun, but there are 2 steps that really bother me. The first one is the Aether Shroud step. you're forced to go into Aether Shroud, which requires you to be at least level 47. And unless you get really lucky with parts, you're stuck going a few extra rounds. The second one is the Tomahawk step. It's fine for the most part, you can get 2 for free by just looking around the map, but if you miss one and aren't high enough level to craft them, you're forced into even more rounds. This step could easily be fixed by giving it 1, 2, maybe even 3 extra Tomahawks that you're not hitting crazy high rounds just because you missed one. Other than that, I really enjoyed the Easter egg. The steps are fun, unique, and you're mostly just killing zombies the whole time. 7 out of 10. After finishing the Easter egg, we get the second best cutscene since Cold War with Richtofen, and then we're dropped into the boss fight. This is my favourite boss fight in Black Ops 6, and it's arguably a top 10 boss fight we've ever had in Call of Duty Zombies. You fight against a giant T-Rex, its actual name being Z-Rex, which I love, and you shoot its eye for crit damage with other weak spots opening up throughout the fight. And during all of this, Richtofen is tossing armour plates and apparently trying to help kill things, but every time we looked over, he was just standing there doing nothing. Still my goat though. Then after you kill the boss, we get the best cutscene since Cold War.
You got a plan?
What about the
You got an idea, Richtofen, you got an idea?
Always.
Oh, that's so cool, that's so cool.
Absolute cinema.
Easily a 9 out of 10 for me. This map gets a lot right. Its wonder weapons, the Easter egg, and story implications are all great. But it could definitely use some minor improvements, things like better fast travel and more items lying around so you don't hit insanely high rounds just to get to the boss fight. Overall, this map might be my favourite in Black Ops 6. Here are the changes I've made to my map rankings over time, and this is where Shattered Vale would fit in that list. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more content like this. Comment down below where you'd place this map on a tier list, and I'll see you all in the next one.